Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Loop Hero. In the last part we got bodied again. Both the Warrior and the Necromancer both had expeditions and both died very early. Again the Warrior to Act 2 boss and the Necromancer to the Act 1 boss, who just got pure targeted down. So I think we're going to try and do some drastic changes. Firstly though, I'm going to build some more mud huts. They let us take more equipment out. Also, we have more supplies, so I'm hoping to leverage that. We can only build one, sadly. I think this gives us one slot, though. Yes, it does. Right, what is the most useful thing here? Honestly, 3 mirrors. No. 1 max HP for every whole resource gained during the expedition. 5 HP every time the hero equips a new item. Damage to boss, hello. Right. We do have loads of damage to boss, actually. Is this stupid? Or is this genius? We'll find out. I think that's all I can place. Yeah. Okay, so we've now just got pure boss damages and the beacon things. Right, who are we going to go out as? It's time for the Warrior again. And what changes are we going to make? Removes HP bonus from armor. You know what? Shall we go completely wild? Would something like this be completely insane? Shall we take Ancestral Crypt out on a run and not Arsenal? The thought was unthinkable. Shall we just try and kill as many enemies as possible? Use Chrono Crystals to keep spawning cocoons. You know what, even let's do that. We'll just summon a ton of Scorchworms, spiders, just gain so much HP that nothing matters. I think we still want Outpost, admittedly, just for the boss battle. Especially since we're not going to draw as many forests and thickets. So you know what, let's do that. This is a wild deck. This is quite drastically different from anything we've done before. I'm not going to lie. Do I want Smith's Forge? Shall we have the loot fountain to make us feel happy? So, okay, here's my logic at the moment. Is that we place as many mobs spawning things as possible. Chrono Crystals to increase them. We, as the Warrior, can deal with multiple enemies fine with damage to all, so we'll just try and stack a bit of damage to all early on. We use Ancestral Crypt to try and gain loads of HP, and then we'll just pick Evasion on our equipment slots instead. We'll also use Rock and Mountain to survive. Bookery trades out our tiles. These can block spawns. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with the treasury right now. Treasury shouldn't be in this deck. I can only really open it with Rocks and Mountains, but it does kind of break the synergy of Rock and Mountain. Another wild thought, should I just never make a 3x3 mountain so I don't get harpy spawns? It's still a HP. Do I just use Rocks and Mountains to open up treasuries? I feel like that becomes a bit too difficult. It'd be hard to open it with a suburb as well. Yeah, treasury is too much. Although we haven't thought of gargoyle in his hand yet, but... Okay, this is wild. Let's do this. We're going back in. We're going to stack up attack speed again with the rivers. I still think this is the right strategy. I was considering doubling up mountains just to give us HP, but I think this is stronger. We'll use Ancestral Crypt instead of Arsenal. So we'll get better quality items, and we'll just try to pick up Evasion instead, and use Ancestral Crypt to give us HP. And then we're just spawning as many enemies as possible for that. Okay, I like it, but I don't like it. I think it's worse, but honestly right now I want to try anything I can. So Ancestral Crypt I'm going to place somewhere in the centre, I guess. I'm just trying to think. You know what, I'll place it here because I think a Lich Palace might spawn here. So this is actually pointless. I didn't even need to equip it. I probably shouldn't have equipped it. Because there are things that we're going to use for it being in here, but hey ho. So we're going to have low HP early on. That's pointless. That isn't. So this is weird. We're back down to 4 slots. It's Act 1 again. Where we were doing well with the game. Honestly, suburbs should come down here. Or they should have been up there. One of the two. Ooh, a nice ring. Damage to wall. Yeah, we want damage to wall. That's what we agreed on. And yeah, damage to wall. This is literally just 2 damage to wall, but I should start placing rocks down. Yeah. I said that we were coming back with a different strategy. And this is quite different. We've never tried it before. We still are leaning into river, I'll admit, but I still think it's insane. It's like a damage up, and it's so hard to get damage ups in this game, other than just with your pure loot. So all this right now, I don't care about. We don't have, though, the smithery, or whatever it was called, to trade this out. So really, we're just going to get metal off this. Chrono crystals. Chrono crystals will be nice in a place that I know I'm going to put spiders. I'm probably going to put spiders on the inside of this loop here. So I'll have chrono crystal down here right now. It does also affect the road, but I'm pretty certain it should affect the path. But right now it was a bit of a dead draw. More suburbs. As I said, it's quite slow starting at the moment. We're not really explosively getting off. Honestly, I think I'd be open to trying this run again as well without the mountains. And just purely trying to do it off killing mobs. But I think that's a little bit dangerous. Rivers are welcome. This one thicket is giving us 8 attack speed at the moment, which is pretty nice. The weakness of this run, I'm not going to lie, is that we haven't really got too many difficult enemies to fight, so we're not going to get great loot. There's a spider cocoon there. And here is our thicket. I'm probably going to weave this down pretty soon, like here maybe. Honestly, I might even weave it where it is. Yeah, I will. I'm just going to weave it where it is. That's fine. Leaves us more space for beacons and stuff around here. Our first bookery. I will place a bookery here. Again, very wild, but... Oh, that's just a level 2 weapon. Let's equip it. This run is going to be kind of weird. We're kind of, I think, trading away our early game, like, strength for late game strength. And we've not been surviving to the late game. Which is why I kind of feel like the strategy won't work, but I just want to try something different. I'd be pretty sad if we died on that one boss, though, I'm not going to lie. We can lean into our potions as well. But it wouldn't be bad to save a few for the first boss. This is worse. So I would like some more spider things as well. I want to slow the loop down a little bit more. We're leaping a bit too quick for my liking right now. Keep using rocks for HP. I don't mind that. This is pointless to equip, by the way. It's actually worse. Because we don't get the HP because of Crypt. I had seen that we picked it up. Basically, grey armor is now a waste of time for us. It's literally nothing. Ooh, more spiders. Let's place a few more spiders up here. Honestly, I should place them up here. I should be blocking spawns. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And see, the game has rewarded us by giving us another spider. The loop will start to become more hectic fairly soon. Which is good, it's what we're planning to do. Village, and we're close to our 3x3 mountain. Will I Oblivion the Goblin thing? Honestly, I think I might leave it again. But it's a bit of a spicy take. I will double forests. That's worse. Drank a potion, that's okay. And a vampire mansion. Do I want to place a vampire mansion here right now? Probably not. I think that might be a bit too difficult for us, so I'm going to place it down here. I know this will give vampire mage. I'm just speculating at the moment that vampire mage might be the hardest enemy I can summon. So we will deal with vampire mages. We've passed the start again. We've looped 5 times at the moment. We're fairly close to spawning the first boss. More XP. It's early enough that I'm willing to try it. Cool, level 3 weapon. Mine. Damage to all is the stat we said we wanted to stack to help deal with this, so I'm actually going to trade. Again, damage to all is not very useful against the bosses, and at the late game, if we can get to the late game, then we can change the strategy. This is just to pick up HP for them. Right, mountains keep coming down, and honestly, I think I will spawn the harper. Chrono crystals can go here or here. Yeah, here might be a bit better. We drank a potion outside of battle, which I guess was because we were poisoned. No caster switch of buckery. But yeah, this loop is getting difficult enough now. Level 3 armor. So this has evasion and attack speed. I will trade the damage to all for it. We did say we wanted to stack evasion on our armor. So let's start doing that. Spider cocoon, I think I'm going to keep using to block spawns. I did want to get road lanterns for it, but hey ho. Honestly, that is potentially better to scale, but just killing things quick right now is so good. And I'll keep placing rocks down. Spawned a goblin camp. Fair enough, I should have remembered. So Goblin Camp is a bit spicy because we're going to start taking long to loop, so they're going to spawn maybe 3 or 4 goblins on a tile. Our first village. Be ransacked. Getting to hit a point where I'm not sure I should keep placing down enemy tiles. It feels like it's a bit spicy. Just an inconvenience, a bit spicy. I'm just going to place a forest there. Okay. Spawn the Act 1 boss, sure. We'll deal with it. He's wanted by a lot as well. Oh yeah, he places his tiles down. Okay, I see why the second one comes so quickly. Silver Pendant is okay, but not really what we're looking for. And rivers and forests are what we're looking for. We've dinged. Honestly, give me a handful of Oblivions. Right, remove that, remove that, remove that, that. I'm kind of scared about that actually, so get rid of it. That. Kind of sad to lose all these spiders coming up, but that and that. And I hold these 2 for our villages. Perfect time to get it, honestly. And we've brought down our meter all the way back. It's one of the things that I don't think people really appreciate about why this Act 1 boss is kind of annoying for Act 4. It fills up half, well not half, but maybe a third of the second boss meter. So you can't strengthen that much. So I think this is really strong here. It's probably the only case where I really do use it actually. The the full Oblivion hand trait. Yeah, sure, spawn more spiders. And here's Act 1 boss. Didn't get an outpost. Did I put an outpost in the deck? I don't remember. I think I did. So this could be a bit dangerous. We're still low HP. We have a revive to lean against. But I'm not feeling too good right now. He's done half our HP. And we're drinking potions, and we haven't quite done half his yet. Just hit it now. We could do with an invasion at some point. Nope, no evasions. We're back again. That's why we have revive. There we go. We hit an evade. I think we win this now. Yeah, we do. We've used a revive though, so we have to be a little bit careful, but we get to keep the loot at least. And holy moly is this interesting loot. Max HP up doesn't matter. Counter, defense, and vampirism. Honestly, do I rate this higher than 11% evasion? I'm not sure I do. This is damage roll down, but it comes with like a ton of other stats, including evasion. So I'll take that. This is damage to all up, magic damage up, defense up, and regen instead of vampirism. Well, ring lasted 1 second. Should have read the other ring. Would I mean, you can't place an outpost here anymore. Okay, outpost is actually a dead card to us. We're going to try and beat Act 2 without an outpost, which is really, really scary. So here are 4 spider tiles. We've got 5 damage to all at the moment, which is okay. We have a lot of evasion now, though. Evasion 25%. Welcome outpost, you're a bit late. Honestly, is it worth oblivioning here? I don't think we do it now. I completely forgot that I have to be able to put the adjacent tiles there for the outpost. I'm not using my 2 oblivions, I think, just to place a outpost. It seems kind of stupid. My worry is, though, that I'm not going to be strong enough to deal with the mirrors. Let's try it. Honestly, I think we go for it now. As we are, I think we forget about the outposts. We just remove them. A Bucharest. A second village, sorry, not a first. We have no other vampire mansion, so I'm just going to place this in front of me just to gain the HP. I think. No, I'm going to place it here and gain the HP, actually. Bandits! Bandits, bandits. We'll deal with them. I could place an outpost actually just somewhere completely different. But I'm just trying to think where would be the best place to do that. This trades a lot of our evasion off. It trades it for counter. I'm honestly not really interested in the counter. We heal up. We gain a quest on that rubbish spider. I'm trying to think. If I put an outpost like here, because we have a trait for... Upon each building, hero gains 8 times loot. Oh, I guess the building is like this, actually. Maybe it doesn't help. Okay, I'll trade it. We're about to lose Oblivion now. So you know what? Goodbye. That's fine. Good trade for us. And we have a road lantern that I'm going to place here for the damage upgrade. This tile shouldn't be too bad for us. We have 5 damage to all, so we kind of ignore their vampirism. Look at these evades so far. It's been pretty nice for us. You know what? I'm keeping evasion. I don't want to trade it. It's like defense for me. Or HP, which is pretty low right now and getting very low. Remember, we've used our revive, so we can't drop... Well, I guess we can drop all the way down. We just die for it. Yes, I will use a rock. We have leveled. After killing an enemy, your next attack will deal 2 times sleep extra damage. Honestly, with the build we've got at the moment, I think that's quite nice. Beacon will go in the center here. And is there something I desperately want to Oblivion right now? Is there something I'm not happy with? No. So I'm going to trade them. Oh, we've got another Oblivion, so that's fine. I should check this. Yeah, okay. On the plus side this run, we're going to pick up a lot of metal. Which is an important building resource, as it's turned out. And this is a horrible tile, by the way. I would kind of wish we weren't attacking the Harpy first, but it's fine. Are we going to die? Are we going to die? We died. I think we'd run it back. And honestly, I said I was going to alternate, but I think I'd run it back as this character. I don't care about any of that. What's Resurrect? Has this always been here? Does it use these? I resurrect. What was that about? Has that button always been there? I assume I'm using Orbs of Immortality? Okay. Have I been incredibly stupid for, like, the past 10 episodes? I thought we were only getting Resurrect off the crits. More evasion. I'm confused, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit confused. Have I been making the game harder for me? Oh, I picked up the wrong cards. My bad. Let's keep beating up over here. We need the HP because we just died for the second time and somehow respawned, and I don't quite understand yet. We've not picked up a nice shield this run, I'm not going to lie. So we've just got raw defense at the moment. We're still holding on to this Oblivion, we don't have a use for it. Can we do this infinitely? If it is, then I've been so stupid I would have been doing it. I can't get another beacon there now, which is kind of sad. But I can make a beacon over here. Yeah, which will help us. Suburbs. There. We've picked up a room which I completely forgot I even put in the deck, and that can go there. And hold on to Oblivion. We're still drinking potions, which makes me think that the game is a little bit too hard for us right now. Level 6 shields, more defense, more good. Keep placing forests, suburbs there, and let's go. One thing I would say about this game is I don't think it's made some things that you can do very apparent. It's kind of hard to understand sometimes. But I should probably have noticed there's 2 buttons there by now. Okay, damage to all we actually want. I'll trade evasion for it. We're spawning enough enemies now that actually I do want it. And more chrono crystals. Sure, spawning more spiders. We traded Oblivion, which is fine. Honestly, I might try to make another trade. Yep, thicket, better. Our attack speed is 57, which isn't great. Not bad, though. But typically for like Act 2, I want to be closer to 100. Let's keep placing just bare forest down. We've leveled again. Honestly, give me card sharp. Double my villages, please. That'd be nice. Nope. Okay, fair enough. You can't have everything you want. Another vampire mansion. Make up this bit a bit harder. So half is a nuisance. Dealt with it. We are getting pretty low. Damage to all. Hello. Welcome to my world. More scorch worms. Double the suburb. Sure. We should be picking up levels pretty quickly right now. We're close to spawning Act 2 boss as well, which could be a real problem for us because we don't have any outposts by the camp. Which was sort of our idea to deal with Act 2, but hey ho. At least we have 18 damage to all, which means we can just machine gun down spiders. Keep placing on mountains. Right, it's starting to come together now. Our HP is starting to rise considerably. Just trying to think. I'm running out of space for these, so I'm going to keep placing mountains all on the top, I think. I think I'd like eventually more suburbs and mountains. It's starting to come off. I'm beginning to believe. Yeah, just fill this up with suburbs now, I think. We've drank another potion, that's fine. And we might spawn the Act 2 boss. Am I okay with that? You know what? Yeah, I am. I'm okay with that. We're killing multiple spiders. I repeat, we're killing all of the spiders. Yeah, I want evasion, please, because I think we need it. Our HP is 801. Would I expect to do higher normally at this point? Yes, but it's at least in a ballpark of not just getting annihilated by the boss immediately. A vampire mansion. Is there a place I want like a vampire mansion? Oh, I could ransack both these villages. You know what? Actually, do I even get more XP immediately, or is it only when I pass the village? I think I'm going to quest fail anyway. I think I misplayed it in a stupid way. Ransack 2 villages at once, and with scorch worms, I'm going insane. I mean, that might actually kill us, but we've got 1 council land at least. Kindly made one of them a quest to make it even harder when we get around there, but that's for our next loop worry. More rivers. I would like a thicket, please, game. Chrono crystals. Honestly, let's start placing some chrono crystals up here as well. And let's rock it up. I think I'm going to die on this boss still, by the way. Damaged wall doesn't break mirrors as I thought it did a long time ago. So I'm not sure how useful it is. Ooh, this is hard to read. I don't think I do. I think I keep the evasion. So yeah, I'm expecting to die here, but as I said. But I'm intrigued to see if I can resurrect again. And what it's actually costing me. Or is it a one-time deal? Road Lantern would be nice for the boss, but I can't place it around there, so I'll place it somewhere else that could be useful for us, and I'm going to place it here. Suburbs doesn't really move the needle for us. One more fight. I'll go to planning straight afterwards, just in case we get something mind-boggling, which we didn't. More XP, please, and another ruins can just come up here. Okay, Act 2 boss. We only have 845 HP and 3 potions. And our build really is damage to wall. We have an okay amount of reflect evasion. But it's only going to be 1 in 4 hits, and currently they're all just hitting us. Vampirism is pretty low. Our attack speed is 83, which is okay, but not really what I'm looking for. We've drank all the potions and we're going to die. And we died. Okay, you can only do it once then. Okay, we've learned something new. There is a button here sometimes which lets you revive again. I don't know where I've picked it up from. I assume it's the crypt, but I thought they were auto ones. Either way, I'm not keeping these. I'm not really interested in these 2 supplies. But that extra revive means that I might change my mind on how I'd run this. So I think I'm going to stop it there with new knowledge. And again, it's a short episode, but at least we've learned something. We'll come back with Necromancer and make potentially a slightly different deck again. But I hope you enjoyed the video so far. As I said, I'm sorry it's kind of like... It feels like the series like peaked like 10 episodes ago maybe. And now we're just slowly like declining a little bit. But I promise you we are making steady improvements each run. If we're really stuck by the end of this week as well, I'll do a resource gathering mission. Maybe as a super chill, or I might even just do a recording with barely any audio and just truly grind out like hundreds of these resources. Or maybe Act 1. But, well, I'll see you in the next one with the Necromancer. So, goodbye. See you then.